Very good evening. Welcome to Oman Cricket Academy GCC Women's T20 Championship Cup 2022 being played at Oman Cricket Academy, Muscat, Oman. Today, you will be seeing live Saudi Arabia taking on Qatar at Oman Cricket Tough Ground number 1. We'll go to the field with Pranav Mehta for the toss.
Good evening, and this is the second last day of the GCC Women's T20I International Championship Cup 2022, and we are live here from this wonderful stadiums of Oman Cricket in the heart of Muscat. It is the second last day with just 4 games to go. There is a lot to play for, lot at stake. Today, it is Saudi Arabia who is going to be taking on Qatar, and we'll head straight to the toss. We have the match referee with us, Shankar. Cheryl, the captain of Saudi Arabia, will flip the coin. Number is the call from Aisha. Number it is. Aisha, could I have you, please? Aisha, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
What are you looking to do?
We are looking to bat first.
Aisha is looking to bat first. What is the reason behind it?
Just to give our best in the batting. That's it.
For sure. Any changes in the lineup?
Yeah, we have 3 changes, and we are going to give rest to our players for the Oman match. So there are 3 changes. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, this is your second last game. Tomorrow is your last game. What is in the plan?
To come in the top 2 at least, the second place, inshallah.
Inshallah, I will take your word for that. Best of luck for the match. Good luck. Cheryl, can I have you, please? Cheryl, I'm a little bit concerned with that mask on your face. Everything is okay?
All good. It was just an unfortunate mishap. The ball came in the wrong direction at the wrong time. But I'm good. I'm all good and ready to go. And it's been an awesome experience for us, the team of Saudi, just to be here and part of this awesome tournament. So we're looking forward to it. It's our last one today. We fly out tomorrow. So thanks to everyone that's involved. We appreciate it. You're definitely going to see Saudi back again.
For sure, for sure. We are looking for Saudi to be back again. What is it that you would like to restrict Qatar to? They are batting first. What is in the plan?
Well, look, we got a very young team. And like I said, it's been just an awesome experience. And Qatar is quite a decent team. If we could possibly get them around 120 to 150, I think it's chaseable. Let's see what the day holds for us.
I'll leave you there. Good luck with the match. 120 to 150 is what we'll be expecting in the match.
Thank you so much, sir.
That's it from us. And it is Qatar who have won the toss, and they're going to be batting first.
Here we go live now.
What a match do we have at our hand? It is Saudi Arabia versus Qatar. Qatar have won the toss, and yes, they have elected to bat first. What a moment it is for all these women who have been participating in this high-profile tournament. It is the GCC Women's T20 International Championship Cup 2022, which is brought to you live here from the Oman Cricket Academy. It's such an important phase of their life. They've been provided with the opportunity to showcase their talent to the world. The roadmap ahead is only going to be upwards. These are the kind of opportunities that people thrive for, and they have been presented with one. I'm sure this is just the first, and many such initiatives are going to be on the road very soon for all these talented young women. That is Empire Karthikeyan, who's going to be there at the bowler's end. Captain Cheryl Susankar, she was there with me at the toss. She did suffer an impact from the ball on her left side jaw. She's pretty much fine. She still has a plaster on. Let's get along. That's the first ball of the match. We'll start off with a wide. Says Empire Karthikeyan. It is Empire KR Azad who is there at the striker's end.
So Qatar won the toss and choose to bat. Beg your pardon. Cheryl, the captain of Saudi Arabia, opening the bowling. Shireen Nawab on the strike for Qatar. And today umpires Karthikeyan Venkateshan and Azad KR. This time round off stump. Hit through the cover area and the ball will go all the way to the boundary. So it's a welcome boundary for Qatar in the very first over. Cheryl this time spreading it outside the off stump, giving enough room to Shireen Nawab, and she capitalized on that and tried to place between the cover and mid-off area for a swift boundary. What a start for Qatar.
What a shot was that from Shireen. Wonderfully struck down the ground. Will get 4 crucial runs on just her second delivery. It is also the second delivery of the match. Shireen, the strong left-handed batter. Very, very lucky there. That ball could have ricocheted very easily onto the stumps of her pads. Very quick to save the ball from hitting the stumps. Yes, these are different conditions. Cheryl, it is the lights that you will have to consider. The lights are pretty bright here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Ground number 1. This is the very same ground where the World Cup was hosted. The World Cup qualifiers was following the World Cup. Also, the Legends League and many such high-profile tournaments. We'll get a single there. That's good running between the wickets by these Qatar batters. It is Shruti Bain Kamlesh Bhai Rana, the right-handed batter who was at the danger end, the number 11 for Qatar. Probably I'm seeing her for the first time in this tournament. I believe this is the first time she's making an appearance. That shot will be a wide. We'll have some additional extra runs because of the miss from the wicketkeeper. Qatar have quickly moved on to 8 runs from 4 deliveries. Captain Cheryl Susankar has had a few problems with her line, but these are early days for Saudi Arabian cricket. It is only a matter of time that they're going to shine, and they're going to be shining bright.
Certainly, Pranav. If you look at, the marked improvement from Saudi Arabia team, they are still nascent to this cricket. In the first time they are playing competitive cricket. Saudi team managed to play, if you look at their last encounter against a very, very strong, formidable and much experienced UAE side, they could manage to play out almost 12 to 13 overs in their last encounter. This shows, they are willing to stay. And meanwhile, another boundary for Qatar. Shireen Nawab is looking into very aggressive mode against these Saudi bowlers. And she could manage to grab second boundary of the match in the first over itself. I think, Pranav, coming back to the Saudi team, it looks like they are here to learn. They are willing to spend more time on the pitch. As I said, in their last encounter against formidable UAE and a much experienced side, who's sitting right at the points table with 4 wins out of 4 and yet to lose a match in this competition. They showed a good zeal and strength. This time, Cheryl spreading down to the leg side and Shireen guiding it to the fine leg for a comfortable single. So Cheryl conceded 13 runs in her first over. At the end of over number 1, Qatar nicely placed at 13 for no loss. And more interesting thing, Pranav, players to watch out for Saudi Arabia in this encounter is Myra Khan. I'm very impressed with this young talent. She can ball, she can bat, and she showed some good glimpses of fielding as well. Of course, not to forget their captain, Cheryl Savsankar. She does bat and ball both. There are some very, very good prospects for Saudi cricket going ahead. Of course, not to forget Amna Khan and Ruba Sardar, a wicket keeper. These are the young talent, a good find for the tour for Saudi. I just mentioned Myra Khan, and she is into the attack, the jersey number 3 for Saudi Arabia. This time she is little wavered, spreading it towards the too wide to the leg stump. Umpire Azad KR signaling wide. And something interesting, Pranav, Saudi is playing back-to-back 2 matches, whereas their counterpart Qatar had a 2 days break, including the rest day. And last they played was a couple of days back. So that should give Qataris a fresh leg. This time just missing the bat, wicket keeper as well. The ball traveling down behind the wicket for a comfortable single. And meanwhile, the players to watch out for Qatar in this counter, their opening combination of Shireen, Hireel Agarwal. I'm not sure there is a change in batting lineup today. Shruti Benrana giving company to Shireen Nawab. Sachi Dadwal, a young prodigy, Alina Khan. Another white ball. In fact, it's a no ball signaled by experienced umpire Azad KR. I think Myra has to get it right to keep very simple, and the free hit as well, directed by umpire.
Yes, it is a free hit. There's a little bit of a discussion between both these Qatar batters. It is obviously Shruti Bain and Shaheen Nawab. Shruti Bain will be facing the free hit. Extras have been a matter of concern. It will be another no ball. The ball did bounce a couple of times before it reached the batter. It will shortly be signaled as no ball, or it won't be. It won't be signaled as no ball by umpire KR Azad. Probably I missed a trick there. We'll get another single there. Or is it a double? Running has been brilliant between both these two batters. They've been electric in the field. Good running between the wicket is that by Shaheen, the left-handed strong batter from Qatar, and Shruti Bain. Another full toss is played down the ground, and every time that Shaheen strikes the ball, it is going to be a definite boundary. She strikes, and she strikes hard. That was a low full toss, hit down the ground, will add 4 runs to her account. What a shot is that from Shaheen.
What an aggressive start by Qatar. Good to see Cheryl, the captain of Saudi Arabia, quickly coming to Myra Khan and having a quick tips. Maybe she's saying, Pranav, keep it to the stumps, keep it simple, ball to the stump. Nothing better than bowling to the stump. This time again on the leg side, Shireen is quick enough to rack it through the mid wicket for a comfortable boundary. Too short a ball, enough time for Shireen to dispatch it to the mid wicket area for another boundary. So consecutive back-to-back boundaries for Shireen.
For sure, Suresh. It is not that Myra Khan is not putting in her effort, but it is only time that will bring her that experience to execute her skills. For sure, she's facing the wrath of Shireen, who's looking very, very dangerous. Another slightly short of good length ball. This is the line and length that you would like to execute on a regular basis. It is 2 overs, 27 for no loss, Qatar.
Let me tell you, there is another match going on the OC turf, ground number 2, being played between Bahrain and Kuwait. Expect a thriller over there because Kuwait is placed at number 3 in the points table, followed by Bahrain. Bahrain has shown some good cricket in this competition. They were considered minnows when they came. They showed they have the talent, and if they overcome Kuwait today, they would be placed third behind formidable UAE, followed by Oman. Back to the action. Cheryl into her second over, spreading it down to the leg stump. Ball going to the fine leg area. Shireen managed to complete couple of runs. It's byes. And umpire Karthikeyan signaling it, confirming it's a white ball.
So let's just points table milega? Points table. One of the reasons why Qatar have won the toss and they have elected to bat first is the net run rate that they are holding. They've played 3 games. They've lost 2. They've won 1. And with 2 games to go, one of which they are playing right now against Saudi Arabia, they would like to work on the net run rate. Yes, the captain did suggest that they are eyeing the second spot, which is currently held by Oman. They will surely be looking at a score of somewhere around 250 to 300 in this match if they're looking to capitalize and edit that net run rate of theirs. And a lot will come down to a contribution from Shireen, and she realizes that well. Most teams have fancied their strength against a very new Saudi Arabian women's team. Qatar are at minus 1.97, which is a very big margin difference from Oman, who are comfortably placed at 2.70. Yes, on the final day of the tournament, they're going to be clashing against Oman. Until then, they would like to get very, very close to the net run rate of Oman. In the meantime, it is Kuwait who are sitting at number 3 spot at a run rate of minus 0.02. They did face defeats on the hands of UAE and Oman. Those were the 2 defeats. That's very well struck. Will go through the cover region and it will run down to the boundary. What a shot is that by Shruti Bain. Wonderfully struck in front of covers. It was on the rise. She is willing to throw her bat at it. And beautifully struck through the covers for a boundary. That's the first boundary for Shruti Bain.
And Qatar started on a flyer, 35 for no loss. Third over in progress, this time short ball driven through the mid-wicket area. The fielder is there trying to stop with the legs, but yes, there is a cover in deep. Myra Khan, she could manage to cut the ball. And Shruti Ben has to settle for a couple of runs.
That was very well struck once again. Again on the rise, willing to give it a pull was Shruti Ben. Again at a shot, this time playing it cautiously. An interesting strategy there by Shruti Ben, who was willing to spend her time at the crease, not looking to take a lot of chances. It is Shahreen who will be taking her chances. Yes, they will capitalize on those extras given by Saudi Arabia. On an average in an innings, Saudi Arabia has been conceding on and around 50 extras, which is very high. Once we see them coming to the next event, this is something that they will work on for sure. Very well played by Shruti Ben. Is that forward defense? Cheryl Susankar. Oh, that was not there to cut, but will be missed by the wicket keeper. That will be 4 byes. They're still running. They're still to realize that 4 byes have been conceded by Saudi Arabia. For Saudi Arabia, and she was clueless of that late inward movement by Cheryl. Yes, it is under the lights. There is a little bit of moisture, and Cheryl is liking these conditions.
Very true, Pranav. This time down to the leg, trying to hit it hard. Couldn't connect it properly. Ball going to the fine leg area for a comfortable single. Although we are at the penultimate day of this competition, we have seen some very exciting cricket over the last 5 days. We have seen the century, we have seen the 5-wicket hauls, we have seen a lot of youngsters showing a very good fielding skill. To name few, Rasainka Hirat of Bahrain. We have seen record tumbling in this competition, scoring the highest women's T20 individual score, surpassing Australian 142. She scored 161. That was Rasinga Herat of Bahrain. And we have seen some solid hitting from UAE striker Isha Oza. She almost struck at the rate of 211. Almost 2 runs a ball. And of course, not to, this time on the leg side, yes. Umpire Karthikeyan. So Myra Khan finally draws first blood for Saudi Arabia. Look at the jubilation, look at the delight. Very happy to see Saudi side striking the first blood in the 4th over of Myra Khan. 43 for 1, Qatar.
What a wicket was that? If there's someone who's going to be picking up a wicket, if there was somebody who was looking to pick up a wicket here, it was Myra Khan, and she did pick up her first wicket. It is also the first wicket for Saudi Arabia. What a wicket was that? Replay milega? The Saudi girls they would have to see. She was trapped right in front. Trying to use her power was Shruti Ben, Kamlesh Bhai Rana. Every time that I take the name Shruti Bhai, Kamlesh Bhai Rana, it makes me feel that she would have some amount of roots from Gujarat. That will be the first wicket for Saudi Arabia. What a talent has been Myra Khan, and these are very, very early days, and yet we are appreciating the talent that she holds. If you're talking about talent, we cannot have enough of Sachi Dadwal, one of the better players of Qatar. She's been very, very good with her technique. Look at that. Coming in line of the ball, playing it elegantly on the leg side. Extremely talented is the batter, Sachi Dadwal. She has definitely invested a lot of time into this wonderful game of cricket. She comes very well into the line. If we define her technique, she does carry the number 17, and there is a page or two that she extracts from the book of A.B. de Villiers. She does have that trigger and shuffle to start off with. Keeps her center of gravity or body weight pretty low to make sure that she gets pretty well under the ball. And once you've got under the ball pretty well, that will be another wide. Myra Khan trying to do something new and it's not working. She is definitely suggesting that she's still not warm. You have picked up a wicket there, Myra Khan. You cannot be giving an excuse. You have to get this right, Myra Khan. You are the talent that Saudi Arabian women are looking at. Look at that shuffle trigger. One thing that Sachi Dadwal would be looking to work at is she tries to hit the ball very hard. She would look, and obviously that's something that A.B. de Villiers did it pretty well as well. So I cannot refuse that, but with time it will excel. But for the time being, what you need to be doing is you need to be timing the ball a little better. And that's something that is done so well by Shahreen. Shahreen Nawab Khan Bahadur, the strong left-handed batter of Qatar, the strong left-handed opener to whom the Qatar batting lineup relies on. That will be a full toss. That has kept low, that has dipped on, and that will be the wicket of Sachi Dadwal. What a ball is that? It is Myra Khan once again who has picked up a wicket. This is the second wicket of the over. She picked up a wicket on the first ball. She picked up a wicket on the last ball. This time she has the all-important wicket of Sachi. The umpire suggested that this is a legal delivery, and every second that the umpire suggested that it was a legal delivery, it was going to be a wicket add-on to Myra Khan. This is her best figures in T20 International, 17 for 2 in 2 overs. Qatar were obviously looking at the net run rate, but they will have to re-evaluate their strategy going forth.
Absolutely, Pranav. Look at the energy Myra Khan is showing. After finishing her over, she's running right back to the mid-wicket area. It looks like she's an important fielder for Saudi Arabia as well. Generally, we don't see a bowler, a pace bowler, generally walking the long way down to the ropes so quickly. That's the energy, wickets give you. Myra Khan stucking twice in her second over. The ball number 1 and the ball number 6. Qatar 47, 2 down. It's interesting power play going on. Saudi is showing a very, very good comeback after that couple of hours, first 2 overs thrashing from Shireen. Although she's still there on the crease. This time 2 full and a dangerous as well. Umpire Karthikeyan signaling it white ball. I think Pranav, although that was a full toss ball of Myra Khan, but Sachi Dadwal, I think she was trying to hit it very hard. In the process, she completely missed the line and she was foxed.
We've spoken about cricket being a process of improvement. That's well struck, and that will be runs at square leg for Shahreen. She's looked good and she's looked very, very good. That is well struck in front of square, and she will add another 4 runs to her name. It is Iman Ijaz Ahmed who is bowling from the near end here at the Oman Cricket Academy ground number 1. She's another young talent from Saudi Arabia. There is so much learning that these young women will be able to achieve from this tournament. Looking to strike it hard. There is a bit of misfielding. Will be runs for Qatar. Won't travel to the boundary. Will be cut off in time. But Qatar will be able to extract 2 crucial runs. And that will add on. It was Nada Ali Al-Zahrani, the fielder. I beg your pardon, it was Simra Mirza Ali Ahmed. Shahreen is looking for a boundary. Almost every ball that she's facing, she's looking to get her strike rate above 200. This is something that she started with. Her initiative was very positive. And she does realize that with time that the strike rate will go much higher. This is not one of the strongest side in the tournament. A lot of teams have taken a liking to them. A lot of quick and fast runs have been scored against Saudi Arabia. But what is so important for Saudi Arabia to understand is that cricket is a process and it will take time. No talent is extracted overnight. It takes time to polish. Will be another wide. Empire Karthikeyan signaling wide. That's been an expensive over so far. Already 10 runs have been conceded of 2 balls. It is Iman Ijaz Ahmed, the right-handed slow bowler. She does get a little bit of swing. This one will be a no ball. Empire Karthikeyan quick to signal it. Will be interesting to see if it is a waist-high no ball or one pitched outside the wicket. I believe it is given for pitching outside the stumps. 11 of 2. She is struggling here. Very well fielded. At mid-on to keep it to just a single. It will be the captain Aisha who will be taking the strike for the very first time. This is going to be a difficult phase for the Saudi Arabian bowling. Lefty-righty combination is something that is a difficult phenomena to address even in the international cricket, to change the line consistently. And this is something that they would be looking to learn. She does bowl a very good line to Aisha.
Certainly, Pranav. Maybe the right-left hand combination of Qatar, not allowing Saudi bowlers to settle down. Iman Ijaz being taken for 12 runs so far, yet to complete her over. A good line. Look at this. To the right-hand batsman, Iman Ijaz is looking very comfortable. She's sticking to her line. And when there is strike rotation, the left-handed batsman comes in. Again, she is a little bit wayward. And not to forget, this is her first over. She's trying her best, trying to bowl to the stump line area. A very good ball, this time to the off stump. Aisha guiding it to the cover and point for a comfortable 2 runs. A very good running between the wicket by Qatari batsman. So at the end of 5 overs, Qatar at 61 for 2 loss. Iman Ijaz conceding 14 runs in her last over.
That is needs to get a lot of things right here is Saudi Arabia. They have conceded 61 runs and still they are in the power play. They do realize that they will need to restrict Qatar to somewhere below 200. It is KR Azad, the umpire at the far end, signaling right arm around for Myra. Myra Khan it is, was going to be bowling to Shaheen. That will be a no ball. It will be almost taken by Mahinur. That was a run out opportunity. Umpire Karthikeyan signaling no ball for height. Aisha sending Shaheen back to. She was charging down the track. There was a yes, there was a no, there was a yes, there was a no. And at the end, it was a no that stood. Aisha did send Shaheen back, and she was just able to get back home in time. It will be a free hit for Shaheen. She was just about to throw her wicket. Yes, free hit is what is signaled by umpire KR Azad there. Myra Khan, the young talent from Saudi Arabia. Bowls a good line there. Will be 4 runs. Nonetheless, it was a low full toss. One of the balls which is so much talked about in the latest cricket. But on this occasion, Shaheen stays low, does realize it is a free hit, and strikes it just past the bowler for a crucial boundary. She's quickly moved on to 32 runs of 19 deliveries only. She wanted to get a big one today, and she's in the wave to do that.
No better place than placing the ball right down to the wicket. Unfortunately, another wide bowled by Myra Khan. She's struggling to control the line. Shaheen, meanwhile, raising to 32 of 19 deliveries. A golden arm girl, Myra Khan. This was the pitch of the delivery. The ball swinging late. Shaheen couldn't manage to connect. She tried to place this to the cover, but foxed by the late swing of Myra Khan. She is getting it right this time. Shaheen placing it to the mid-off area. A little bit of fumble in the field by Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad, helping Shaheen to steal a couple of runs. No, she had to settle for 1. Aisha, the captain of Qatari team, taking the strike, a right hand batswoman, placing first time, Myra Khan. Qatar at 69 for 2.
It is Myra Khan who's going to be bowling her third over. Taking her time. She's still struggling to get a line. She has picked up a couple of wickets here. 2 very important wickets. Especially that one of Sachi Dadwal, who has looked so influential in the context of this tournament. She's been very, very good. Her technique is something that has been so much spoken about. She's done a lot of things right. Yes, she might not have the numbers to showcase that, but numbers are just part of the process. Numbers will flow in with time. If you get a few things right, that is what is important. Not getting a line right is Myra Khan. That will be the 3rd consecutive wide. It's a very, very long over. 1, 2, 6. 11 runs conceded already. Of the 3 balls, 3 legal deliveries that are bowled. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Make it 12. 12 runs are already conceded. 10 deliveries have been bowled. This is a very, very long over from Myra Khan. She is struggling there to get things right. She will get it right on this occasion. A quick single is what the captain was looking at, and she will get one. Shaheen was a little late to accept that call from Captain Aisha, but no damage done. 74 for 2 is where Qatar stands at. Still a couple of deliveries left in the power play.
Myra Khan, though she took couple of wickets, she conceded 30 runs. Unfortunately, this time around again, she's spreading it wide to the leg stump for a wide.
Yes, another extra. The captain Cheryl Susanka quick to have her hands around Myra Khan's shoulders. She does realize that Myra Khan is down. Very well bowled was that ball from Myra Khan. There is a run out opportunity. Pretty safe. An upcoming cricketer, getting the things right, covering ground, giving yourself an added advantage to excel. Covering already 1/4 of the ground, she did realize that she's going to the danger end. Very good defense is that from Shaheen. She's waiting for the bad deliveries. She's respecting the good deliveries. That will be the end of over. That is the end of the power play. 77 for 2 is where Qatar stands at. It is Shaheen who is on 33 of 22 balls. Captain Aisha is taking her time in 4 of 5 deliveries. Myra Khan will have her third over completed. She's conceded 33 runs for 2 wickets. Both the wickets have been picked up by Myra Khan. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was a 14 ball over from Myra Khan. There will be a bowling change for Saudi Arabia. It will be Amna Khan who will be coming into the attack. A lot of things very well struck, and that struck straight, and every time it surpasses the fielder, it is going to be a boundary. There are few things which the Saudi Arabian women's team would need to get right. First of which is the number of fielders inside the circle. They need to realize that most teams have looked to attack them. It is the end of power play. They need to realize that they need to spread the field, give their fielders a chance to stop the ball. And that is something that is not happening at the moment. All said and done, Aisha will accumulate 4 runs on the first delivery of Amna Khan. Qatar moves to 81 for 2.
Amna Khan bowling to Aisha, the captain of Qatar. This time right into the wickets. A good line. This is what Saudi should do. Just bowl, and this time trying to cover the mid-off area between the cover and mid-off. Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad again.
They're quick to learn Saudi Arabia. Immediately the mid-on and mid-off has been pushed behind. Mid-off not so much. The mid-off is just a few yards outside the circle, maybe 5 to 10 yards. But it is the mid-on which is at the boundary. There are just 5 fielders in the circle. This is something that has changed. Earlier in the tournament, they had almost around 7 to 8 fielders in the circle for majority part of the tournament. But towards the end, this is their last match of the tournament. This is their 5th match of the tournament. They have learned and they have got things right. This is the phase that they will change. They will get things right with time. And as they keep getting things right, they will be a force to reckon with. Their techniques will improve. Their quality will improve. Their line and length will improve. Their striking capabilities with the bat will improve. A single for Aisha. The captain is looking to play a supporting role. She does realize that Shaheen is the one attacking. But on this occasion, what Saudi Arabian women's would be struggling with is the left and right hand combination of Shaheen and Aisha. Now that the left-hander Shaheen comes on strike, changing the field would be something that they will understand is not easy. Changing the line to the left-hand right-hander is something that is not easy. And these are the things that they will learn from this match.
Very true, Pranav. As you saw, the first 4 balls bowled by Amna Khan, she didn't exceed any wide balls. Meanwhile, the moment the left-hander Shaheen came on the strike, she put 1 wide. This time, again back to the off-stump line. Shaheen took a quick single, a very good running shown by Qatari batters, just placing it to the mid-on, a short mid-on in place, cut it off to single run. So far, good over by Amna Khan. Again, this time a bit wide of the off stump. You can see away from the blue line being seen on the screen, and umpire Karthikeyan signaling another wide. A good ball this time, attacking the off stump straight to the fielder at the short mid-wicket area. It was Sabah. A good stop and return back to the bowler. Aisha has to settle for 1 run. So at the end of 7 overs, Qatar placed nicely at 88 for the loss of 2 wickets. Shaheen still at 34 of 23 deliveries. Aisha at 12 of 10 deliveries. Meanwhile, Iman Ijaz Ahmed taking control from the far end. Unfortunately, no ball signaled by Karthikeyan. The ball not reaching to the keeper with bounce. It's a free hit being signaled by umpire. And this time a big hit down the square leg area for a boundary. A very good shot by Aisha.
Will be another no ball signaled by KR Azad. It is a waist high full toss. Both these batters are very, very strong. It bounces into the fence. 4 more runs to Aisha. She was looking to rotate the strike and bring Shaheen on strike. But these are the kind of deliveries that she's never going to be missing at. If she strikes, she's very, very strong. It's always going to be a boundary. That is a big wide ball. She was chasing it. Won't get an opportunity to connect. It is signaled as a free hit. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is a follow-up free hit for sure. free hit will continue. That's well struck over the cover region. Will get 4 more runs. No, it won't be. Myra Khan who will be cutting it off. That was well struck by Aisha. Will get 2 runs there. It was the free hit. कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये कोई पीछे फील्डर है? The field setting is something that they have got it right this time. That's another big hit. It will be over mid-off. Will be 4 more runs. This is something that Saudi Arabian women would like to be correcting. The field set was very good a while back. It's not so good at the moment. They would like to get it right again. They need to spread the field. There are This is the problem that they would face with lefty, righty batters on the strike. Will be a run there. Aisha will get off the strike. Will leave the proceedings to the hands of Shireen. That will be the 100 up for Qatar. 102 for 2 is what Qatar is at. It is 7.3 overs only. They are looking for a big target. They did mention that they were looking for the net run rate. And to my understanding, 250 to 300 is something that they need. That will be struck and it will surpass the fielder at short fine leg. Will be another boundary for Shireen. That ball was wide if she left that alone. But she will not leave an opportunity to capitalize for free 4 runs.
Overs, 13 runs and over. 106 exactly to be at the down of 2 wickets. 8th over in progress. Iman Izaz long over. This time a good length and line right to the stump. There is a run out chance. Abir is too wayward to throw the ball above Iman Izaz's head. If it could have been to the stump area, they could have created a good chance. Meanwhile, let me tell you, Pranav, the match played on the other ground number 2 between Kuwait and Bahrain. Kuwait has placed very well at 81 for 12 at 12.5 overs. Mariam Umar, another talent of this tournament, still on the crease with 43 of 36 deliveries. Preda Murli just got out leg before wicket by Rasinga Herat, and Amna Sharif Tariq just walked in for Kuwait. This match is interestingly placed. Coming back to Iman Izaz here. Oh, there is a Bisfield at the point region. Will give at least a run to Aisha. No, they could manage to. Still couple of runs. A very good running between the wickets shown by Qatari batters.
Sir, replay मिलेगा ये वाले का fielder भागते हुए. At the end of 8 overs, it is going to be Qatar who are at 110 for 2. Very, very well balanced. It is the captain Aisha who is having the strong support of Shahrin Nawab Khan Bahadur. She is taking a liking to this bowling of Saudi Arabia and she is going all guns blazing. $110 for 2 is where Qatar stands at the end of 8 overs. Very well placed is Qatar. They are looking for a score in excess of 250 at the minimum. They are having a run rate of 13.75. At the current run rate, they would get 260, 265. It is the extras that is a matter of concern for Saudi Arabia. They have leagued an average 50 runs a match. This will be another wide. Aisha is very, very good with the sense of the game. I would like to call her a street smart cricketer. As soon as she notices the ball is wide, she starts walking in towards, expecting the keeper to make a mistake. And every time that the keeper makes a mistake, there is a call that was swept from the wicket. And that will be 4 more runs for Aisha. She is looking to use the aggressive mode against Saudi Arabia. Initially, she was leaving it to Shaheen, but now she's taking things to her own hands. She's quickly moved on to 29 of 17 deliveries. Saudi have already conceded 40 extras. They still have almost around 12 overs to go. Very well struck was that from the bat of Aisha, and there is never a fielder there. It is the cow corner region, played all around the ground. If you are a young women's talent or any cricketer, this is the right way to play an on drive. Getting on top of the ball, driving it through the leg side, all along the carpet for 4 more runs. 33 of 18, she's quickly. That will be another no ball, and there will be extra runs to add on with. Extras being a sign of worry for the Saudi Arabian women's. They've already conceded 42 of them, and this is just the 9th over. With more than half the overs to go. At the current note, there are major signs of worry.
Absolutely, Pranav. If you look at back-to-back boundaries to Amna, putting pressure. Oh my God, this time straight down the line. Amna Khan could have caught this. I'm sure it touches the finger of her right hand. This was a solid straight struck. Ball racing to the mid long on area. In fact, she tried to put her hand, but the ball was hit at good speed. This time, spraying down to the leg stump. I think she got hurt. Umpire Karthikeyan signaling white. White ball. I think, Pranav, what I see is they are rushing it up, Saudi Arabia. Maybe they have instruction. This is a close chance for a run out. No. Amna Khan does have to realize she has to cover the stumps after finishing the ball. Maybe if she would have been covering the stump, she could have created a chance of a run out this time around. These are the small basics, Pranav. I'm sure Saudi management must be taking a note of, and I'm sure they will work on this. The white balls, again another white ball. We'll see whether it took the inner edge of the batsman, nor the ball going down to the fine leg for a couple of runs. Shaheen Nawab. Yes, it did took the bat. Couple of runs for Shaheen Nawab. Amna Khan bowling from near end. This is right, pitching it up onto the stumps. A good ball, driven to the mid-on area for a comfortable single. With this, Amna Khan ends her over. Qatar has 128 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. I think, Pranav, what I see is Saudi bowler, they are trying to bowl too fast. Maybe there is an instruction they need to finish their allocated quota of 20 overs within the stipulated time. But in the process, what I feel is, they are not taking a pause. Where after wide to wide, they have to take a pause. Maybe the captain Cheryl coming quickly and having a tape, give them some time to have a deep breath, before bowling the next ball. So this is my observation, what's been going on. Maybe, I'm sure the team management must be looking into this to fasten up the things, they should not keep bowling the wide balls. They should give themselves a breather. What do you say, brother?
I agree, Suresh. What I feel here is that already these turf wickets and this quality of cricket is alien conditions for the Saudi Arabian women's. They will take time to get used to this, but playing under lights is even more difficult. There is a little bit of moisture. There will be a little bit of dew. It is getting warmer here in Oman. Dew will come into play. And with dew coming into play, holding on to this 5 ounces of leather is going to be even more tougher. Let's not forget that the highest level of cricketers, this is going to be another no ball. It is going to be Mahnur Yusuf Amir. She will concede a free hit. She's looking to give her cap to one of the fielders. She's given it to Simra Mirza Ali Ahmed. Getting used to different conditions is so important. We have often seen that will be 4 more runs. It was wide. Shahreen went after it, realizing that she just needed to get past this short fine leg fielder, and it's going to be a free boundary to add on. She will not let that go for a wide. That will be struck. Qatar are dominating here. They're looking very, very good. 133 for 2 is where they stand at the end of 9.1 overs. It is Mahnur Yusuf Amir. Very well bowled was that. This is the line and length that she will have to be bowling more often if they need to get control of this match against Qatar. Well bowled again. It was in line of the stumps, but it is Aisha who is struck, and every time she strikes, the ropes are not too far for her. The outfields are brilliant here at the Oman Cricket Academy, ground number 1, and that ball will tickle away for the boundary. 4 more runs for Aisha. She is quickly closing down Shahnir, who is standing at 48 of 31. Aisha has moved on to 39 of 21 deliveries. Almost a strike rate of 200 is what she has. Well struck in front through the mid-wicket. Will that be another boundary? Yes, it will be one. It will be Simra who would be chasing it. But Aisha is looking to dominate. The captain is looking to take charge. She does realize that they want to finish second in this tournament, and if they have to do that, they have to be beating the Saudi Arabian side by a very, very big margin. Yes, they have been helped by the Saudi Arabian bowling attack by conceding a lot of extras. Would that be another wide? Empire Azad does not think so. It was Aisha who was going chasing. She does ask the Empire, why wouldn't you give me one? But yes, my friend, you did chase it down, and that's what Empire KR Azad would be looking at. That struck well, and that struck well again behind square. The ball is tickling towards the boundary and will be another boundary. Aisha is taking a liking to Mahnur. This is the 4th boundary of the over. At the halfway mark, Qatar will be 146 for 2. They will be eyeing that world record, which was shortly achieved by Bahrain against Saudi Arabia. 318 was the number. Aisha is looking very good. Let's not forget that these are the best bowlers from the Saudi Arabian lineup who have already been attacked. The weaker will be coming in very shortly, and they will be attacked even more. This is the lefty-righty partnership which is making things much worse for the Saudi Arabian women's cricketer. 18 runs from that over of Mahnoor Yusuf Amir, the number 10 for Saudi Arabia. Very well bowled.
So at halfway mark, Qatar racing towards 146 for the loss of 2 wickets. Aisha racing towards 47 of 24 deliveries, striking almost at 200 run strike rate. Shireen Nawab Khan Bahadur on the other side at 48 of 31. Meanwhile, let me update you with the other match going on ground number 2. Kuwait at 95 for 2 at the 15 overs. Mariam Umar completing her well-crafted, well-deserved half-century of the tournament. She has been showing glimpses of a good batting in the previous matches, but couldn't manage one. This time she could manage to cross that magic number of 50. She's still at the crease with 52 of 44 balls, hitting 7 boundaries, and she's been given company by Shobhan Lee Gomez on the other hand. Coming back to Priyada Murli, contributed 33 of 39. Although Amna couldn't capitalize, she just could manage 2 runs of 10 deliveries. Interesting match poised at the end of 16th over in progress. Kuwait is at 95. This will be a thriller to watch. Coming back, there is a change in bowling. Rida Saida for Saudi Arabia, opening well. A 1 run, a dot ball, and a no ball. Jersey number 5, Rida Saida for Saudi Arabia. She is bowling from the near end.
44 extras have already been conceded by Saudi Arabia. That will be another no ball. It's pitched outside the wicket. It is signaled as wide by umpire Karthikeyan. It is a free hit that is going to continue nonetheless. 1 run, it would be as a no ball or a wide, wouldn't make a difference. It is Rida Saida who is bowling. That's well struck, and it struck straight. No one is going to be stopping that shot from Aisha. She will race away to her 50 of just 27 deliveries. 51 of 27 is where she would stand at 10.3. Qatar have also achieved 150 mark. Qatar are 153 for 2 at 10.3 as well. 2 milestones being achieved by Qatar. What a start have they got. They are looking to attack, and they are looking to attack hard. There are signs of worry for Saudi Arabia. That is a full toss. She will look to strike that. And 4 is what she would look at. That will be a boundary. Her leg was over the rope while she was pulling it back in. Umpires will check on what's the status. They will have to take the word of the fielder since there are no replays on offer for them. She does say it is okay, I believe, and that's how it's going to be. Yaar, ye kya mazak hai yaar? He will give it as a boundary. Very, very quick to take note of that was Karthikeyan. He's a very, very senior umpire for Oman cricket. He's also one of the head coaches for cricket in Indian school Muscat. A person who is very well recognized in the local arena. A major contributor to the development of young talents. There are so many young talents who have been a big benefiter. Maybe benefiter would be the right word that I would like to use here of the patient teaching skills of coach Karthikeyan. But on this occasion, he is Empire Karthikeyan. Another 2 quick runs. That will be the over number 11. Qatar are 159 for 2 at 11 overs.
Maybe Pranav, today they may be eyeing that world record of 318 set by Bahrain a few days back in this competition at 159 for 2 at the end of 11 overs. What do you feel? Will they go for it? 318. They're almost halfway mark. Right now, meanwhile, Amna Khan back into the attack. This time, change of end for her. She's bowling from the far end. 160 for 2, Qatar.
Requiring another 159 runs in just 9 overs. It is a steep ask. They will need a lot of support from the Saudi Arabian bowlers. But with balls like that and shots like that, everything is achievable. Will be another boundary for Qatar. It is Aisha who is looking so impressive here. Everything that she's striking is almost in line of a boundary. She's a very, very strong batter from Qatar. Shahreen is the left-handed striker who is there at the non-striking end at the moment. She is not getting a lot of opportunities and she's looking to rotate the strike and bring Aisha on strike. That will not be connected well. Will be looking for a couple of runs is Aisha. Good running between the wickets from Shireen and Aisha. That was a juicy full toss. Not able to get a good connection to that ball.
Pranav, I'm very impressed with Aisha batting. She's not only hitting the ball hard, she's a smart cricketer. She's running between the wicket. It's very good. This time outside the off stump. She looks like she's in a hurry, trying to chase wide ball also for boundaries. 63 she's at of 33 balls. And she was quick to realize a couple of overs back. And this time she's racking the ball above the mid-wicket area, right into the long on hand. No, unfortunately couldn't catch the ball. Jersey number 1 for Saudi Arabia, Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad, could have caught this, but it was too high for her, just going above her head.
That was a brilliant opportunity initiated by Amna Khan, the bowler from Saudi Arabia. But these are the type of catches you see being dropped at the best and highest of level of cricket in world. These are just early days from Saudi Arabia. These are the kind of catches which will be taken with time. The ball was never going to be hitting the stumps. The impact was outside the leg stump. Looking to sweep was Aisha. Aisha is looking very, very dangerous. They are accumulating more than 10 runs almost every over, but that is not something that is not going to be enough if they are looking to break that world record. They need a few 20-run overs, and it is only going to be the question who is going to be getting them those. It is Aisha giving some words of wisdom to Shahreen. She will be looking Shahreen to explode. Shahreen has got to her 50 in the meantime. She's 50 of 33. That run rate of 14.17 is something that they would need to improve to somewhere around 16 if they need to break the world record. That will be another wide. They will need to realize that, yes, every time it's a wide, it is a boundary opportunity, but that free runs is something that that will assist them. Qatar have been batting brilliantly at the moment. What a wonderful strike is that through the cover region. Will be a couple only. They have been running well between the wickets. They do realize that every run is so crucial when you're going for the world record. They are going for the world record at the moment. They are striking and they're striking hard. Saudi Arabia has already leaked 46 extras, 31 wides, 9 no balls, 5 byes and 1 leg bye. They still have almost 8 overs to go. That will be struck and that will be struck well from Shahneer. What a shot is that? That is very, very well struck. That is very, very well struck from Shaheen. She quickly moves on to 56 of 35. Aisha was expecting her to accelerate just prior to this over. They did have a word in between the overs. She's starting to look dangerous. Will get a single there. It is Aisha who has been the force to reckon with at the moment. Shaheen is happy to play the second fiddle.
Certainly. She is going brisk pace, 67 of 35 deliveries. Aisha on the strike, facing Rida Saida. This time outside the off stump, over the point region. Will the ball travel to the boundary? This time no. The fielder could manage to cut it off. Aisha has to settle for 2 runs. She moves to 69 of 36 deliveries. Qatar at 180 for the loss of 2 wickets. This time right into the middle of the stump, little bit on the leg. A good fielding effort by jersey number 10 at the square leg area, restricting Aisha to just a single. So far, good control over by Rida Saida, not swinging down many wides. She just considered 1 wide ball in the beginning of her over. Then a very good line. She's trying to bowl stump to stump region, which is a good sign for Saudi team. Again, look at this. She's trying to keep very simple. Shireen Nawab, not much enough room, just guiding in towards the long on for a comfortable single. So at the end of 13 overs, Qatar at 182 for the loss of 2 wickets. Aisha going very strong at 70 of 37 deliveries.
What a moment is this? भाई बैटिंग कार्ड पढ़ने के लिए 1 सेकंड तो दे दो, इतना तेज तो। Shaheen Nawab, Khan Bahadur, 58 of 37. Aisha, the number 4 for Qatar, 70 of 37. Shruti Bain, the other opener, 7 of 9. Sachi Dadwal, the 1-drop batter, 1 of 4. Look at those extras, 46 of them. Qatar are in all control. मत दिखाओ भाई, bowling कार्ड बेइज्जती हो रही है. We will not get the bowling card. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of work that is happening. Amna will be looking to continue from the far end. Qatar are 182 for 2 at the end of 13 overs. It is Aisha who is looking so dangerous. She will be at the non-striking end. Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur is looking to get another 4 runs. If I get the cycle to you, the scoring chart to you, you will notice that a lot of runs have come from the fine leg region. She looks to capitalize. She does realize that fine leg is the position where the best fielders are not positioned. And every time the bowler sprays a little bit towards the leg side, she's quick to turn around and smash it past the fine leg. I wonder if it would be a good ploy to have a deep fine leg till Shaheen is on the pitch. That will be flighted, and this time it will be smashed through the mid-wicket region. Myra Khan would be looking to cut that off, but she would have no chance there. That was very well struck. It was a full toss, but wonderfully smashed through the mid-wicket region on her one knee. Very well struck was that boundary from Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur. She's looking to take the attack. Aisha did have a few words with her. She's looking to hit everything that is in her arc, and she will get another boundary. This is the third boundary of the over. This is smashed down the track, straight past the bowler. Another boundary for Shaheen. What a shot is that!
This is some ordinary cricket by Saudi Arabia. They must realize both Shaheen and Aisha, they are going hard at them. They need to plug long on and long off area. And we saw in the last ball, the long on was within the circle. This time spraying it down the line and guiding it very, very smartly to the fine leg area for another boundary. Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur hitting back-to-back 4 boundaries now. She raced past Aisha. She is at 78, 74 of 41. That's what the graphic is saying on the screen. Qatar nearing 200 at 198 for 2. 14th over in progress. 4 boundaries in 4 balls.
We all know the striking capacity of Shaheen. She's a very, very strong striker, and she's just showcasing that. That ball has bounced outside the crease. Shaheen was very upset. She will miss her bat and pick it up as well. Free hit is what umpire KR Azad would signal at the moment. Every ball is a free hit for Shaheen, is how she would look at it as. She wants to hit a boundary every ball. It is going to be in the air, not connected well. She will get a run. She was trying to throw the kitchen sink at it, giving it everything, chewing her gum. She will be regretting that shot. All she needed to do is give it the full face of the bat and hit it over mid-on. That's well struck by Captain Aisha, looking for another boundary. It will be cut off at deep square leg. The field is well spread. Will get a couple of runs as Aisha. Shaheen is tired. She's been there from ball number 1. She is at the non-striker's end. At the end of 14 overs, Qatar have already achieved their 200 mark. 202 for 2 is where they stand. Amna Khan will complete her quota of 4 overs. She's conceded 60 runs. This one being the most expensive. 20 runs coming off it. And Qatar are in all control with 6 overs to go. They are looking at 117 runs to break that world record. It's not going to be an easy task, but they will be fancying their chance.
Yes, Pranav. They are firing on the cylinder from both the ends. Aisha and Shaheen. It's not only the power hitting shown by these both batters, they are also hitting the ball into the gaps. Meanwhile, Saeed Rida back into attack from the near end. Shaheen Nawab on the strike. Spraying it down the leg stump. This time there is a short fine leg in place. Would restrict them to a single. Shireen wanted to clear that fine shot, like she hit straight to the fielder and had to settle for single. A good off-stump line ball. This is the way Saudi should go ahead. A good ball by Rida Saida. Outside the off-stump, dragging the batsman. Not feeding her. Onto her board, not allowing Aisha to come under the ball. Now, this time losing the plot. A west side ball, maybe hitting it down the fine leg square, between fine leg and square leg area for a boundary, ball raising towards the boundary. Umpire Karthikeyan not only giving boundary, yes, it was a west side ball, given no ball signal by umpire Karthikeyan. So that means Rida Saida has to re-ball this ball again. Aisha capitalizing with both hands. An ordinary bowling display by Saudi Arabia.
Rida Saida is trying to get things in control, but everything is out of control. She is looking to get her field right. She is asking for a change. And change is something that you might not be allowed there, Rida Saida. The striker has not changed, and that's what umpire Karthikeyan is suggesting. Let this ball complete, and after this ball, after this legal delivery is when you can change the field, is what umpire Karthikeyan would be suggesting. Will be smashed through the offside, very well fielded. That is something that the fielder at mid-off has got right. Having her body behind the ball. If you miss the ball with your hands, the body is supposed to block the ball. And that is something that was very well executed at mid-off. Shaheen, the batter who came from behind, will get a single there. Very well fielded. This time it is the same fielder, but she will be at mid-on this ball, considering that it was Shaheen, the left-handed batter. Aisha is looking for a boundary. She does not know from where can she get one. Happy to take a single there. Maybe believing that the world record is way out of hand. It is a tall number that you're looking at. They still need 109 runs, and they just have 31 deliveries left in this first innings.
This time down the leg side, just hitting it to the right hand side of the short square leg, short fine leg, ball racing to the boundary. Shireen is very strong on her legs, and unfortunately Rida Saida feeding her to her strength outside the leg stump. She has just to guide the ball to that square leg area or fine leg area to get the easy boundary. So with this, Qatar has 215 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 15 overs. Shireen at 81 of 46, 19 run away from her just magic number of 100. On the other hand, Aisha at 78 of 42 deliveries.
It is the knock of 161 runs which stands the difference. Yes, Qatar was looking for the number a while ago, but they do realize it is out of hand for the time being. Both the batters would be looking to get their hundreds in the process. That would be the first task at hand. It is the GCC Women's T20I Championship Cup 2022, which is hosted here in Oman. We're bringing live pictures to you from Oman Cricket Academy. Will be a wide to start her second over. Mahnur Yusuf Amir is the bowler. She likes to fancy the leg side and she will fancy it. Aisha will collect 4 more runs. The ball was within the stumps. She will sweep it and she will collect another 4 runs. 220 for 2. Me on Twitter, on Instagram, and I would be happy to give you a shout out. It is me, Pranav Mehta, and alongside me it is Suresh Deeman. And we are giving you the live pictures from Oman Cricket Academy, where it is Aisha who is enjoying to face Mahnur Amir. She's picking up a boundary. She did go for 18 runs in her first over. Second over will be outside the off stump. Good fielding there by cover. It was Iman Ajaz who will show some football skills. We have a lot of viewers here who have joined in already. This is the second last day of the GCC Women's T20I Championship Cup 2022, and you are getting the live feed of the second last day. That did dip, the ball did dip. Upset is Shahreen. Mahnur will be more than happy with the way she's executed that ball.
Meanwhile, let me update our audience. The other match, the first half is finished. Kuwait finally settling down 125 for the loss of 4 wickets in the allocated 20 overs. This time, Amir throwing down the leg stump a bit more wide. Umpire K.R. Azad signaling wide. After a good start by Kuwait, they were around 80 odd in their 11 overs. A good comeback by Bahrain bowlers, restricting Kuwait to 125 for the loss of 4 wickets in the allocated 20 overs at half time. Mariam Umar, the top scorer for Kuwait, 54 of 47. Priyada Murli contributing 33 of 39. And lower down the order, it was Khatija Khalil, who had quick fire 17 of 15 deliveries. We'll see how the match goes. Coming back to the ground one.
Shaheen Nawab trying to get a boundary in the area that she loves, behind square leg. That area between the wicket keeper and square leg is the area that she loves to target. Mahnur Amir is the bowler under pressure. She's already bowled 8 balls in this over. Will get a boundary there every time that she struck the ball. It has been a boundary and Saudi Arabia have not learned. She has got to 85 of 44. Shahreen Nawab Khan Bahadur. A majority number of runs have come from that fine leg region, and Saudi Arabia have not learned it in time to get a deep fine leg fielder to protect that boundary. 4 important and crucial runs. There will be a change of side from Mahnur. She would like to bowl a little outside the off stump to Shahreen. She will bowl to the fine leg. Shahreen not happy to miss out on that. She's just 15 short that magical 3-digit number. A milestone which is something that every batter dreams about. And she has that opportunity. It is Aisha who is a little bit closer. It was on the stumps, will be flicked to the deep mid-wicket boundary. There was a little bit of a misunderstanding. Aisha is very, very quick between the wickets. She will complete the second by running to the danger area. At the end of 16 overs, Qatar are 235 for 2. Good night.
Both the Qatari batters trying to outdo each other. Shireen Nawab Khan Bahadur at 87 of 49 deliveries. Aisha, the captain of Qatari team, at 87 of 45 balls. Meanwhile, we can see Cheryl Shivshankar, the captain of Saudi Arabia, bowling from near end. Bowling to the off-stump line. Aisha guiding it to the backward point area for a comfortable single. That's bring Shireen on the strike. Cheryl has bowled till now 2 overs. She conceded 24 runs. I think the number of fielders, the allocated number of fielders outside the circle, umpire Karthikeyan had a quick word with the captain of Saudi team, jersey number 19 who is bowling, and the last ball was signal no ball. Umpire trying to communicate, need to have certain number of fielders inside the inner circle. You can see Cheryl calling her fielders in the inner circle now. We can see one at the short fine leg now in the circle. Reassuring umpire Karthikeyan, no ball to the batter again. Shireen on the strike. I am sure Shireen would like to capitalize on this free hit with a boundary or maybe a 6, this time outside the off stump. Wide signal by umpire Karthikeyan. So Cheryl has to re-bowl this no ball. The follow-on no ball will continue. This is what you can see. Umpire Karthikeyan signaling no ball again. Shireen on the strike. This time right in the middle of the stump, hitting it into the pitch, ball going straight down the wicket for a single. Cheryl missed this opportunity. A good comeback ball by Cheryl Shivshankar, bowling right into the stumps area, not allowing Shireen to free her arm and score a free-flowing boundary.
Close to 300 is what Qatar would be looking at. That was a catching opportunity at mid-on. It was Iman Ijaz Ahmed that this is the second catch that she'll be putting down in today's game. And this time it will be the bowling of Cheryl Susan. Forward, but it is only with time that they will learn to do that. That will be hit past square leg. That will be another boundary for Aisha. She will move into her 90s with that boundary. Qatar are eyeing that 300 mark. They will need a little bit of a miraculous support from Saudi Arabia if they are to target the world record. 20 runs per over is what they will need to go at to get somewhere around that world record mark. They have just 20 more deliveries to go in this innings. 65 is the number that they need in these 20 deliveries to get to 300 mark. And then another 18 runs. So 78 will be the number that they need to go. We're looking at. Will get overthrows there. They're running between the wicket. Have been spot on. Aisha being the person controlling things. And she's been spot on with her running between the wickets. Both the batters are at the same number. 87. Aisha will move. 88, I beg your pardon. यार ये कौन है स्कोरर यार? There's a little bit of a mistake from the graphics there. Aisha is at 96. She will move on to 97. Qatar are approaching the 250 mark. They are at 248 with a ball to spare of the 17th over. The captain Cheryl Susankar can be bowling an over more after this. Happy to take a single is the left-handed batter Shahreen. She will be holding the strike in the next over. Qatar are 249 for 2 in 17 overs. Aisha at 97 of 50 deliveries. Shahreen Nawab Khan Bahadur 89 of 51 deliveries. They are in complete control of this game at the moment. Saudi Arabia have controlled the extras from where they were a while back. They have reduced the number of extras, but still the number is so high on accumulation, 55 of them. These are the highest number of extras that they have conceded in this tournament. 50 is the number that they achieved on a couple of occasions in the previous games. Once it was against Oman, and on the other occasion it was against Bahrain. Obviously, the onslaught that they got against Bahrain was incredible. Bahrain did achieve the world record. The entire Qatar team is behind these two batters. There is a lot of noise that is being made. This is the 18th over, and it will be Syed Rida who will be bowling the final over of her quota. The umpire K.R. Azad is the one standing at the far end. Looking for another boundary is Shahreen. That ball was in her slot. Yes, it was a wide delivery, but if you have been following this match for a while, you would have realized that that was one of the areas where she loves to score, behind square leg, especially the fine leg region. Every time that the ball is in the stumps or just marginally outside off stump, Shaheen is happy to pick up a single and give the strike to the captain, Captain Aisha.
After that initial couple of sixes by Saudi bowlers, it's all the way Qatar. With the single, they are at 252 for 2 wickets. Shireen at 19, Aisha is 98 of 51. छह फील्ड रखे अभी भी, वो तो फिर पावर प्ले होगा ना शायद. This time, pitching it full to the stump area, good ball. This was not required, unnecessary throw by the bowler. And that helped them to get another run. That was unnecessary throw.
As you would see, there are 6 fielders inside the circle for Saudi Arabia. This is an area that they would need to work on. The field setup at the moment, it is power play number 2, which is from the 7th over to the 20th over, where you need to have just 4 fielders inside the circle. Our cameramen have been spot on, and they have brought the best visuals to you time and again. This is the Dafa News presents GCC Women's T20I Championship Cup 2022, played here at the Oman Cricket Academy. A quick single from Aisha will take her to 99. They are playing for that magical 3-digit number. It is Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur, who's also in the 90s. 91 of 53. 254 for 2 is where Qatar stands at. They are not going for the world record. Will be another wide. Umpire K.R. Azad quick to raise his hands. Extras have something. Extras is something that have confirmed. Will get a single there. Extras is something that will raise a lot of concern for the Saudi Arabian camp, and they will learn with time that it is the extras that need to be constrained. Qatar, in the meanwhile, will be at 256 for 2 at the end of 18 overs.
Cheryl Shivsankar, captain of Saudi Arabia, bowling from the near end. A rare dot ball. Qatar would like to have maximum run in these remaining 11 balls. They may eyeing 300 now. They're already at 256, 11 balls. Not that easy. A good line to the off stump. This time driving it straight to the mid-off area for a boundary. Shaheen Nawab moved to 96 of 56 deliveries. A good shot, a straight drive.
96 is where Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur would move to. 96 of 56. It is Cheryl Susankar, whom she has struck down the ground for a boundary. Very well struck. She is in range to that magical 3-digit number. I believe it is the first time that she would be achieving this feat. But closer than her is Aisha. 99 is where she stands at. She will be looking for a single. Cheryl Susankar, that's bold shot. She will go for a single. In fact, she will accumulate 4 more runs to her account. That will take her to 3-digit number. It is 100 for Aisha, the captain from Qatar. She stood tall for her team, taking Qatar to a mammoth 250. Number will bring in a lot of confidence to her, and it is Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur on the other side. She swings big. She would want Shaheen on strike. Looking for a 2. On another day, she would go for it. But on this occasion, she does want Shaheen to complete her 100 as well. It is 100 for Aisha. What a knock was that? 104 of 55 deliveries. Will get a single. That was a very, very good delivery by the captain, Cheryl Susankar. She will hold on to the strike. She will be the batter on strike in the last over of the first innings.
What a marvelous inning by Aisha. Coming at number 4, scoring at brisk strike rate of 189. She just took 55 deliveries to reach 104, striking in the process 17 boundaries. The interesting aspect of Aisha, Pranav, it's not only hard hitting. I've been seeing the last drive she played through the mid off and cover. She played it on the rise and showing the full phase of the bat, and the ball was traveling like a tracer bullet to the boundary. So she's not only hitting the ball hard, clean, but she's also timing the ball really well. And I'm sure this century will help immensely Aisha confidence going forward from here. On the other hand, Shaheen at 98 of 58 deliveries, both the batters matching each other shot by shot.
267 for 2 is where Qatar stands at, and this is going to be the last over. It is going to be the pick of the bowlers for Saudi Arabia, Myra Khan. That will be struck, and that will be struck well. It is Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur who is going to be achieving her 3-digit mark as well. Raising her bat is Shaheen Nawab Khan. Hugs for both the batters. Both the batters have achieved this incredible mark of 100 runs, 102 of 59 deliveries, and she's still going. 17 boundaries is what she's achieved in the process. I believe more than 10 boundaries have been in that region of fine leg. What a knock was that from Shaheen, the left-handed opening batter from Qatar. She stood tall. She's played through the innings. She will be looking to capitalize. That will be a full toss. Will get a single. Will get her captain on strike. Standing along with her captain was Shaheen, getting the 100. What a knock has this been from both these batters. That will be another boundary, and it is Aisha who is looking to smack the ball all around the ground. She is taking a liking of the Saudi Arabian bowlers. Both the batters have achieved their 100. They have nothing to lose. They will be throwing their bat at everything that they get in there. Wicket will get a boundary. That's a full toss. Will be struck in the mid-wicket region. There is a fielder. She will cut the ball off. Will be a single for Aisha. They have scored a 200-run partnership here. 47 for 2 is when Aisha walked into bat. It was 4 overs, 47 for 2. And right now it is 19.4 overs, 277 mammoth runs is what Qatar is at. What a knock have we seen from both these batters. Brilliant knock from both these batters. It is Aisha who will have an opportunity. It is a full toss. It is struck through the cover region. She believes that this is going to be going to the boundary, and it will go to the boundary. They weren't running initially. It was a full toss, and it was driven along the ground. In the process, 4 more runs. Both these batters would be more than satisfied. 282 is what we look at. 2 wickets is what they lost in the process. 20 overs of dominance from Qatar against Saudi Arabia. 113 runs from the bat of Aisha and 104 runs from the bat of Shaheen. Both these centurions stay not out. Look at that camp. They are delighted. Appreciations all round. दे दो यार batting card. गला That is the batting card. If you are watching the GCC Women's T20I Championship Cup 2022, this is the match that has been dominated by Qatar against Saudi Arabia. 282 is what they've achieved. 2 centurions. Shaheen Nawab Khan Bahadur, 104 not out of 61. And Aisha, the captain of Qatar, 113 not out of 58 deliveries only. Yes, it was Shruti Bain, 7 of 9, and Sachi Dadwal, 1 of 4, who will feel that they have missed out on this opportunity. 57 extras is what they have given. That will be it from us in the comm box. We will be taking a short break, and shortly we will be joining you for the run chase. Saudi Arabia will be requiring 283 to win. We will see you very, very shortly. Good evening and welcome back. You are watching the GCC T20 Women's Championship Cup 2022, which has been showcased to you live from Oman. What a match are we witnessing? This is the second last day of this tournament, and so much on stake. It is Qatar taking on Saudi Arabia. Qatar have piled on 282 mammoth runs against Saudi Arabia, and they will be surely fancying their chances to restrict Saudi Arabia to the bare minimum so that they can be targeting that second spot in their match against Oman tomorrow. What a side. 200s we have witnessed in the first innings. The first coming from the bat of Aisha, the captain. She was the first one to get there. 113 is what she finished at of 58 deliveries. And then it was the opener Shahreen Nawab Khan Bahadur. 104 is what she finished at of 61 deliveries. 36 boundaries were scored between both of them. 37 overall. That is the kind of domination that was witnessed between both these batters from Qatar. What a knock. 57 extras is that what was conceded by Saudi Arabia. Yes, these are early days for Saudi Arabia and they will only get better with time. But for the moment, it is Qatar that are well placed on 282 for 2 in 20 overs. To open the attack, it will be Sachi Dadwal. Such a talent. It is only a matter of time that she will be doing justice to her talent. Very, very good technique while batting. A decently good fielder. And here she's going to be opening the bowling for Qatar. Bowling around the wicket. There is a little bit of change in strategy for Saudi Arabia. It is going to be the left-hand batter. I believe it is Ruba Sardar Rashid Gohar for Saudi Arabia, who is looking to open the batting lineup for Saudi Arabia. Rochelle, such a live wire is she in the field. The number 23 for Qatar, standing at short covers. Look at the energy that she brings to the table. She's standing fairly short. Very good positioning. That will be a wide. That's the confirmation. It is Ruba Rashid, the wicket keeper for Saudi Arabia, who is going to be opening the batting. And along with her, it is going to be Zoha Irfan Munir. Cheryl Susankar, the captain for Saudi Arabia, who is a general opener, will not be opening the attack today. Very good line is being bowled by Sachi Dadwal. It will be interesting to see the approach of Saudi Arabian batters. They have looked to try and play out the 20 overs. These are early days for the Saudi Arabian women. They will get better with time. They will learn and they will only get better. I would have loved to see a slip come in place. Sachi is bowling a decent pace and she's bowling a brilliant line. To join me in the comm box, it is Suresh who is going to be along with me for this 20 overs of Saudi Arabian batting. How are you doing? Angling the ball away. Brilliant seam position from Sachi Dadwal. Suresh, how are you doing today? 300 and 282 is what Qatar have got. What do you think of this match? How do you think Saudi Arabia is going to be batting?
Look at the seam position of Sachi, bowling very well. Look at time and again. She's beating the bat of Saudi opener Rashid. Coming back to your question, Pranav, what should be the Saudi plan? How would they chase this daunting target of 282? I think their first priority should be to play the full quota of 20 overs. As we all know, Saudi is relatively a new side, competing first time at such a highest competitive level. This time round the pads, gliding it towards the fine leg area. Maybe Saudi will open account with this single. The run comes from the bat. No signal yet from the umpire Karthikeyan for the leg bye. So at the end of 1 over, Saudi won for no loss. This is early days for Saudi cricket. Good to see them playing at Women's GCC T20 International Championship Cup 2022, being held at wonderful cricketing facility at Oman Cricket Academy, Muscat, Oman. What a facility. 2 world-class ground with superb infrastructure for the players. On the other hand, Hiral Agarwal from the far end for Qatar.
That was close to the blue line, and the batter was looking for a wide. So was Hiral, looking for the support of the umpire. Umpire does not call it a wide. Very good decision by umpire K.R. Azad. This will be runs. That was fairly close. It was Ruba Rashid who was struggling. But Saudi will get a run there. This is the first run of the bat. The first one for the team was obviously from a wide from Sashi Dadwal in the first over. Zoha Irfan will open her account. Hiral is extracting a little bit of swing under lights here at the Oman Cricket Academy, ground number 1. Hiral Agarwal is the right arm medium slow bowler, bowling from the far end. It is also the media center end. There's an interesting field set by Qatar. They have the short mid-wicket and short cover in place. It is Rochelle, who the number 23 for Qatar, who is there at short mid-wicket. She's fairly close to the batter. Aisha, on the other hand, on the short covers. In the range, won't give a single away. Kerry is the one who will cover up. Zoha was fancying her chance. She believed there was a single there. Ruba Rashid was in a little bit of trouble for that first run for Zoha will say a quick no to Zoha on this occasion. Very disciplined bowling is that from Qatar. Hiral bowling a tight line outside the off stump.
A good start by Qatari bowlers. Hiral Agarwal bowling from the far end. 5 balls, he just succeeded 1 run, 4 dot balls. This time again, immaculate line and length, bowling right into the stumps. That a door of uncertainty just outside the off stump. At the end of 2 overs, Saudi Arabia at 2 for no loss. Ruba Rashid and Zohra Irfan Munir, both the batters, opening batsmen, better playing for Saudi Arabia. Ruba Rashid, a wicket keeper for Saudi Arabia, today was promoted to open the inning along with Zohra Irfan. Sachi Dadwal, meanwhile continuing from the near end, spraying it down to the leg stump. Umpire signaling wide ball. Saudi moves to 3 for no loss. Sachi did get a bit of swing in her first over. Look at this. This time the ball is angling in, taking inner edge of Zohra Irfan, I beg your pardon. Lucky enough not to get ball being hit to the stump. Again, outside, trying to hit between the point and cover area, straight to the fielder at point. Cutting off back-to-back 3-dot balls by Sachi. A very good field placement by Qataris, keeping their fielding up to the batsmen, not allowing them to take a single or rotate strikes that would create pressure on them. This time straight to the timber, and Sachi draw the first blood for Qatari. Saudi 3, and the first wicket gone. A full face and direct hitting the middle stump. This time Sachi, she is rewarded for her immaculate line and length bowling, targeting the stump time and again.
What a brilliant ball was that from Sachi Dadwal. She likes to and what a ball was that. She did york the batter Zoha of Saudi Arabia, and the timber was always going to be disturbed as soon as Zoha missed that ball. What a ball was that from Sachi. Yes, Qatar are looking at the net run rate, and that is the reason they wouldn't want Saudi Arabia to be scoring a lot of runs. They have looked to keep things tight, but in the way is always going to be Myra Khan, the batter who's played long, patient innings and knocks for Saudi Arabia. Yes, there would be a lot of video analysis that would have happened, and they would have realized that every time that the ball is away from Myra Khan, she looks to score runs, and that is the way to get her out as well. And if that is something that has been worked on, late inwards movement is what Sachi Dadwal is obtaining. She is targeting the pads, and she is targeting that leg before wicket. Myra Khan would not be used to these late movements. It is the evening time here in Oman. Under the lights is where this match is happening between Qatar and Saudi Arabia. Continuing to move the ball late is Sachi Dadwal, but playing it late and playing it straight is Myra Khan. She's so good. She's been very, very good. She's a very, very young talent for Saudi Arabia. With time, she would be immaculately important in the development of cricket in Saudi Arabia. For the time being, it is Myra Khan who's looking to spend some time. Saudi Arabia will be 3 for 1 at the end of 3 overs.
Absolutely, Pranav. I do agree with you. When it comes to Myra Khan, she has shown a great zeal and strength in this tournament. Time and again, spending a lot of time while batting on the crease. She is ready to spend time, because we know Saudi Arabia, it's not easy for them to play the full quota of 20 overs, playing for the very first time at such a competitive level. But Myra Khan showing tough mental strength and willingness to stay and carry the bat. Meanwhile, Hirel Agarwal on her second over, this time keeping towards the short third man was placed in place and straight to the fielder, and it's gone. So the second wicket down for Saudi Arabia, trying to clear over the mid-wicket area by taking the thick edge, the ball flying to the short third man, gully region, and
yes, closing the face of the bat early was Ruba Rashid, and the thick outside edge just carried is the backward point fielder. Appreciations from Kerry to Hiral Agarwal, who bowled that gem of a delivery. And how much persistence would Saudi Arabia bring to the table will be the question. It is the captain who has always looked to attack, Cheryl Sivasankar. She's looked to attack and she's looked to score runs quickly. She's been the only attacking batsman in this Saudi Arabian women's ranks. She scored a few boundaries, but she's not been able to play a long knock. Can she play one today, and can she play one in time is an answer that only time will answer. In the meanwhile, it is Hiral Agarwal who's bowling a very good line. A very, very big appeal from the wicket keeper, Trupti Kale, was very quick to strike the stumps. There is a lot that is happening. In the middle, it was Cheryl Sivasankar with smiles around. She did get hit by a ball on her left jaw. She did have a plaster. Very well defended was that in-swinging delivery from Hiral Agarwal.
Interesting field placement by Qatari captain Aisha. Going for attack, you can see the short mid-wicket, the short cover in place at the catching positions. A short fine leg as well. Hiral Agarwal into her second over. Jersey number 19 for Qatar. This time, Cheryl Sivasankar leaving the ball outside the off stump, straight to the wicket keeper. Oh, good to see, what a line, a good control by Hiral Agarwal. Time and again attacking the off stump line. The door of uncertainty. Cheryl wanted to hit it cross bat, but totally missing it straight to the keeper. One more ball to go for Hiral's second over. So far she has conceded only one run. This time straight, little bit full up, hitting the pad. No appeal, and another dot ball. So a wicket and 5 dot balls for Hiral Agarwal. She bowled 2, conceded 1 run, and could manage to open her account with 1 wicket. So at the end of 4 overs, Saudi Arabia struggling at 3 for the loss of 2 wickets. Captain Cheryl Sivasankar and Myra Khan having a quick word. I'm sure they must be talking how to go ahead. Saudi at 3 for 2. Meanwhile, Sachi Dadwal continuing with a third over from the near end of Oman Cricket Academy. Off stump line, Myra Khan placing it to the cover area straight to the fielder. There is yes, no. At last, no run. Myra Khan wanted to have a single, but declined by her senior colleague and captain Cheryl. So another dot ball.
Sachi Dadwal is bowling a tight line, not leaking any runs is Qatar. It is the power play and Saudi Arabia needs to get going. But I believe that for the time being, the strategy is to play out the 20 overs, gather that much important experience against a quality Qatar side. And in the way is the very, very, very talented young talent from Saudi Arabia. It is Myra Khan. Yes, she will not get her runs, but she will spend time. She will play with the straight bat. She will showcase her talent. What a talent is this young kid from Saudi Arabia, Myra Khan.
Look at this. Look at this run of the last ball, her follow through. Although it was half, but she kept trying to hit the ball straight. This shows the quality she has. Yes, with more practice, with more experience, with playing more matches with such a senior, formidable teams, experienced team, she will end up learning. This time, missing the edge of her bat. Sachi Dadwal bowling at good pace. If you look at, she's generating good pace now outside the off stump. Myra Khan equally determined not to give away her wicket. As we all know, she is mentally very strong. She is facing Sachi Dadwal. A bit of room, she tried to clear the cover area, but straight to the fielder. A sloppy fielding by jersey number 14. But dot ball. So this is a maiden over by Sachi Dadwal. At the end of 5 overs, Saudi Arabia at 3 for the loss of 2 wickets.
मैं आपको क्या बोल रहा हूँ सूरज भाई, आप ऑलरेडी अच्छा कर Swinging the ball in is Hiral Agarwal. Both Sachi Dadwal and Hiral Agarwal have bowled tight lines. Saudi Arabia have scored only 3 runs for the loss of 2 wickets in 5 overs. This is the final over of the power play, and Hiral Agarwal will be continuing from the far end. A big strike is that from the captain, Shiv Shankar. She would be looking for a boundary, but Sachi Dadwal will be successful in cutting it off. Cheryl Susankar went all after it. That is a big, strong bat that Cheryl Susankar, the captain of Saudi Arabia, every time that the ball impacts close to the middle, it is going to be runs, but this time it will be an easy catch. And I believe it is Angeline who's got that at mid-on. Hiral will be picking up her 2nd wicket. What a start is this for Qatar.
This is straight to the fielder at long on. Here he'll try to pace the inning. Saudi Arabia at 5 for the loss of 3 wickets. Hiral Agarwal having her 2nd wicket. She's into her 3rd over. Conceded just 3 runs so far. The jersey number 55, the new batter for Saudi Arabia, Abir Mariam. This time straight to the wicket, and another wicket gone for Saudi Arabia. This is 5 for the loss of 4 wickets straight. Mariam, this is the benefit of bowling straight to the wicket. Hiral Agarwal taking her 2nd wicket. She's on the hat trick now. Straight bowling hit to the stump. It was clean plumb, and umpire K.R. Azad didn't have any hesitation. Straight away he gave a
Hiral Agarwal, that ball did swing in the air and then straighten after bouncing. What a talent is Hiral Agarwal. She is discussing the way she executed that ball with Kerry, and there are words of appreciation from Kerry. She has been the pick of the bowlers for Qatar this evening. She has those magical figures of 3 for 3 in 2.4. She will be on hat trick, And the Qatar team has quickly realized that a gully is in place, and that'll be Sachi Dadwal holding that position. I believe she's very close to the batter. Would she have very good reaction times is something that will be answered if there will be a thick outside edge. Hiral Agarwal has bowled in that area where there are questions, and that was very close to the off stump. Difficult questions is something that Hiral Agarwal is asking the Saudi Arabian batters. They aren't the quickest in town, they are slow, and that is the reason they are getting a little bit of late movement. She is creating a lot of doubt there, Hiral Agarwal. That will be something that will be substandards to the quality of Hiral Agarwal, the way she's showcased her talent this evening. A rare wide from Hiral Agarwal. She was bowling with those magical numbers of 3 for 3 in 2.5, but that wide will make it 4 for 3. What a piece of fielding. A live wire in the field is Rochelle, standing there at short mid-wicket. That is one of the reasons she's charging in so quick. At the end of 6 overs, Saudi Arabia are in a lot of trouble. They have 6 runs for 4 wickets.
Meanwhile, there is a bowling change from Qatar. It's jersey number 14, Angeline Murray. She would be bowling from the near end. Saudi at 6 for the loss of 4 wickets. Straight to the stump, very good line. Rida Saida trying to block this ball. No run. I think, Pranav, the Saudi strategy should be, for them, this is a wonderful opportunity to learn, have experience. They should aim at playing out whole quota of 20 overs. I'm sure management must be communicating this to their player during one of the break. Here on, their target should be to bat the rest of the 14 overs, whatever they have on hand, because the more you spend time on the cricket field playing such a competitive level match, the more you will end up learning. There is no learning replacing such kind of infield experience. This time placing it through the short mid wicket area. Cheryl diving it to her right. Rochelle, I beg your pardon.
Yes, Rochelle, it was at short mid wicket, putting in the dive. There was a sight of worry when she held her shoulder. She's still holding it. It is her left shoulder that she's holding. It is Angeline who is bowling from the near end. Yes, I believe and I agree with you that Saudi Arabia needs to bat the remaining of the overs, and a batter who will play a crucial role in that happening is going to be Myra Khan, the young talent from Saudi Arabia who's always looked to spend some time in the middle. And every time there is a little bit of room that she gets, she's happy to play her shots. For the time being, she hasn't opened her account in 14 balls, but that's not a matter of concern. Saudi Arabia does realize that 283 is something that they would not be getting. But if they can bat the 20 overs out, get probably 50, 60, 70, that would be commendable performance for them. At the end of 7 overs, Saudi Arabia are 6 for 4.
A change in bowling from Qatar. Jersey number 16, Alina Khan, comes into attack. Very interesting field placement from Qatari side. Very aggressive fielding set. Right arm slow bowler Alina Khan. Good to see her targeting the stumps once again. That is the ploy of Qatari bowling lineup. Most of their bowlers trying to bowl wicket to wicket. And Alina Khan continues. A good lofted delivery, a bit high. The ball went into the air. A couple of fielders. There's a mix-up. It was Rochelle and Aisha, the captain. Saudi could have been 5 down now. A missed chance for Qatar. It was a west side ball declared by umpire K.R. Azad. So no ball signal. Alina has to re-ball this. Again a good comeback by Alina. Going to the step, it's a risky run, it's a late call, but a poor throw. Again there is a miscommunication between Raida Sida and Myra Khan, but they could manage to steal the single. Saudi moves to 8 for the loss of 4 wickets. Aisha, the captain of Qatar, having a quick word with Alina, maybe advising her, just keep it simple. Ball to the stump area, let the Saudi batters do the mistake. Meanwhile, Myra Khan taking strike. Yeah, this is what, a little bit of room to free her arm. She tried to clear the mid-wicket, ball going directly to the short mid-on for no run.
Alina Khan, the young girl with 2 ponies, bowling those gentle leg spinners. This is something that even Shane Warne, rest in peace to him, would have been proud about. I'll tell you what, these visuals of Alina Khan would be going viral very soon. She's only a young girl, but not even one ball has been bouncing twice on the wicket. She's been very, very accurate. And maybe I would have jinxed that. And immediately she bowls a no ball, which will be smacked to the boundary from the bat of Myra Khan. That will get Myra Khan off the mark with a boundary. A rare poor delivery. Let's give her the benefit of there being due. Kerry has been very, very good with going and having a word with the bowlers time and again, giving them the confidence that they believe in themselves. They need to stand up for themselves, and all they need to do is do the basics. Look at that hand around the shoulder, the other hand on her head, saying that we got this, there is no worries, don't take stress, don't take tension. That will be the second dangerous delivery from Alina Khan. She wouldn't be continuing to bowl any further. And another bowler would be replacing her. It is still a very, very new ball, and with dew coming into the picture, it is difficult. It is Khadija Imtiaz, number 21 of Qatar, who is going to be bowling from the far end. Those gentle off spinners, she will be looking to complete the over of Alina Khan, who bowled two dangerous deliveries, 2 waist-high full tosses. Keeping it tight is Khadija Ahmed Imtiaz. That will be the end of 8 overs. The score is 13 for 4.
Myra Khan looking rock solid for Saudi Arabia. She is at 4 of 20 deliveries. On the other side, Saida at 1 of 5. Angeline Murray continuing from the near end. Outside the off stump, missed by wicketkeeper. A good cover-up by jersey number 29, Shereen Nawab Bahadur. A quick single. Saudi moves to 13. In fact, 14 for the loss of 4 wickets. This was a bye.
It is Angeline Mary, Angeline Mar. I believe that's how I would be pronouncing her. She's bowling a tight line just outside the off stump. And she's bowling that to Myra Khan, the young talent. I cannot get enough of Myra Khan. This young talent is looking to spend some time. We have a lot of people who have come in to witness this game of cricket. These women from all over Gulf have won their hearts. A lot is being discussed. That is the husband to the lady manager of Bahrain, Shaila Khan, the manager of Bahrain, who puts in her heart and soul. A few more family members enjoying a bit of a bite. It is late evenings here in Oman. It is as much as 9:35 in the evening. But it's an opportunity to see these young talents in giving their heart and soul at Oman Cricket Academy. Give us a shout out. Yes, Bahrain is doing well. That is the family members of the manager of Bahrain, Miss Shaila Khan. It is Angeline Mar who's bowling a second tight over from, yes, they have realized they are on the camera. That is the member of the board from Qatar, I believe. They are enjoying their cricket. It is Qatar who is doing so well at Oman Cricket Academy ground number 1. At the end of 9 overs, Saudi Arabia are 14 for 4.
Good to see some young ladies in the crowd watching this match. This will only encourage young girls to take up cricket. Thanks to GCC Women's T20 International Championship Cup being played in Oman, Muscat. A wonderful cricketing facility. A world-class ground. A lively pitch. We can see the opening pair of bowling by Hiral Agarwal, how the ball was swinging under the lights. Meanwhile, Aisha, the captain of Qatar, I think she would love to continue with Hiral Agarwal. The most successful bowler for Qataris till now. She has bowled 3 overs, has conceded just 4 runs and took 3 most important wickets. She was on hat-trick earlier, but was unfortunate not to get that hat-trick. She took back-to-back 2 wickets in a row. For Saudi Arabia, it's Myra Khan, rock solid still. Faced 25 deliveries, 4 runs. Raida Sida, 1 of 6. It's a short break for drinks. It's interesting to see Pranav, Myra Khan, rock solid. I think our team members should take a a clue, a piece of advice from her, how to spend time on the cricketing pitch to learn. And a very good thing about her batting I've seen is whenever she is getting the room outside the off stump, she tries to free her arm and score runs.
For sure, it is the teams that are taking a drinks break. It is summertime in Oman. It is Ruba Rashid who was trying to spend in some time. None of the batters from Saudi Arabia have been impressive so far, except Myra Khan. The reason why I say so is every time she's come to the middle, she's taken her time and she's played very, very straight and late. She's a young batter from Saudi Arabia and she's facing the quality of the other Gulf countries that have been playing cricket for a while now. But Myra Khan has been very, very impressive. 4 of 25 is where she stands. भाई वो दिखा दो ना वो जो कैमरामैन को It'll be Hiral Agarwal who will be looking to bowl her final over of the quota. She's bowled those figures of 4 runs for 3 wickets are extremely commendable. Very, very good. It has been the performance from Qatar. They've been extremely tight. Extras have not been given. And the area of target has been very well defined. Smiles from Rochelle and smiles all around from the captain as well. They are enjoying themselves. They do realize that they are on course for a big margin win, which will keep them in contention for that second spot. And tomorrow it is going to be Oman versus Qatar, the all-important game. Kuwait is definitely at number 4. It is Qatar at number 5 at the moment. Saudi Arabia at number 6. But the tables can quickly turn around. It is a single league that all these 6 teams are going to be playing. And tomorrow is the last and final day. If you are in and around the Muscat region, it is going to be disturbing the wickets. The ball did cut in late. And this time it is Riyada Saida who has no chance. I beg your pardon, it is Rida Saida who had no chance against the ball of Hiral. She has been definitely the pick of bowlers today for Qatar. Saida had no chance whatsoever against Hiral. 4 runs, 4 wickets, 3.4 overs is the figures of Hiral Agarwal. She is going to be remembering these days for the rest of her life. She will be trying for that 5-wicket haul. She was on the hat-trick, did miss the hat-trick. But I am sure that she will be looking to finish with that 5-wicket haul tonight. It is the 10th over. Saudi Arabia are in a lot of trouble. 14 runs, 5 wickets is where they stand at.
A brilliant bowling display. I'm very impressed with Hiral Agarwal. The ball is swinging very late, and this is again to the stumps, trying to clear the short mid-wicket area, straight to the captain Aisha. Dot ball. So till Hiral Agarwal have one more last chance to take 5-wicket haul. She has bowled 3.5 overs of her 4-hour quota. Yes, she is bowling to the stump. Just missed it. Look at her. She tried her ball. It was almost a cotton ball chance for her, but the ball was too short for her. She did try her best. A wonderful bowling spell comes to an end. Hiral Agarwal, the woman of movement, 4 runs, 4 wickets in 4 overs. Saudi Arabia at 14 for 5 at half stage 10 overs down for Saudi Arabia.
What a moment it is for Hiral Agarwal. If you are a friend or a family member or even a supporter of the Qatar cricket, even if you are a supporter of women's cricket, you have to be sharing these figures with everyone possible. What a spell was that from Hiral Agarwal. 4 overs, 4 wickets and 4 runs. A spell which has broken the back of Saudi Arabian cricket for the time being. Yes, she has also bowled a couple of maidens in the process. So these magical figures are going to be staying along with Hiral Agarwal for the rest of her life, and she's going to be enjoying this memorable day. Tonight is going to be a long night and she's going to be partying hard, but yes, that match tomorrow against Oman is something that she will always be thinking about. If she can replicate something even closer to this in that match against Oman, Qatar cricket would fancy their chances to finish in the second or third position.
Which means this would be a big achievement for Qatari cricket. Meanwhile, not to take credit away from Angeline Mere, she is into her third over. She has bowled 2 overs. This is the 4th ball of the 3rd over. Yet to concede a run, but this time the ball swaying down to the leg and gliding into the fine leg area for 2 runs. A very good running between the wickets shown by Saudi batter Myra Khan. A woman of movement for Saudi Arabia as usual. Rock solid. She's at 6. She moves to 6 with this double.
It is one shot, says Empire Karthikeyan from the near end. It is Myra Khan who is the criminal. That is how I would like to put it. She was the one who played the shot, but she won't be benefiting or reaping the advantages of those 2 runs that she ran. Playing with the straight bat is Myra Khan. She's a young batter from Saudi Arabia. 5 years down the line, she will be of immense importance to Saudi Arabian cricket. She will gather that strength and stability that is required. And with that technique of batting straight, she will be scoring a lot of runs. All that requires is a lot of support from her friends, family, and surroundings. For the time being, it is Saudi Arabian cricket who is at 15 for 5 at the end of 11 overs.
A bowling change from Qatari side. Rochelle, jersey number 23 for Qatar. Interesting to see Pranav. Saudi, I beg your pardon, Qatari bowlers till now, 11 overs gone, they have just bowled 3 wide balls. That's the major diff. No, this time the Cheryl, a shout for a leg before, the ball going down the leg stump.
Yes, that was a very, very good shout. It is Empire KR Azad from the far end who turned that appeal down, believing it was going down the leg. Rochelle does not get a lot of turn. She keeps firing. The leg, a very, very good decision from Empire KR Azad there. Not looking to play a shot. We can see all the 3 stumps right in front of us. And that was an appeal from Rochelle. She's a live wire in the field. No chance of a wicket is there. Rochelle is what I would like to tell her. You'll have to be a little straighter. That is the much better line. Bowling to Iman Ijaz Ahmed. Myra Khan, a name I cannot get enough of. 5 runs, 31 deliveries, as many as 5 overs is what she has played. At the end of 12 overs, it is Saudi Arabian cricket, which is at 15 for 5.
Myra Khan, meanwhile, having a quick drink. A change, she is replacing her helmet with a cap. She is on strike, facing Angeline Murray. Excellent line and length, disciplined bowling line of Qatar. Angeline Murray conceded just 1 run in her 3 overs. Till now, she's into her 4th over. Again attacking the middle stump line. Myra Khan, too good to defend it cleanly. She is a rock-solid defense. Skill shown by Myra Khan. And whenever she gets the room outside the off stump, she tries to freeze the arm and go take bowlers for a run. Again, right, pitched up delivery, right into the middle stump. This time the ball going through the short mid-on area. Another dot ball. A solid mental strength and patience shown by Myra Khan. This time onto the pads, bit on the leg side, little bit of yes or no, the ball going to square leg area. Alina Khan quickly cutting it off. No run.
If we have been impressed up from that spell from the Qatar bowlers so far, this time it is Angeline Murray. 3.3 deliveries. That is 21 balls. And this is just probably the 2nd run that she's conceded. 22 deliveries, 2 runs. She's not picked up a wicket, but she's been spot on. And this is the 1st run from the bat, I believe. She will get her 1st wicket in the process. That did york Iman Ijaz. And it will disturb the timber. There is a celebration, but it is a subdued celebration. They do realize they are well in control of this game. 16 for 6 is where Saudi Arabia are at. And Qatar are having a good time in the middle at the moment.
Stumps. This time a straight delivery missed by a batsman, Iman Ijaz, and the ball hitting the timber. Angeline Murray gets her 1st wicket. She is being bowling exceedingly well, conceded just 2 runs so far. She is into her 4th over, and she is being rewarded finally. In fact, 3.5. She will bowl last delivery of her quota of 4. The new batsman in for Saudi. Looks like Amna Khan facing the ball down the leg stump. Misdirector Angeline not happy with herself. I'm sure she wanted to have the 2nd wicket as well. With this, she finishes her quota of 4 overs. She conceded 2 runs. Took 1 wicket. At the end of 13 overs, Saudi Arabia struggling at 16 for the loss of 6 wickets. Meanwhile, Rochelle continuing from the far end. Myra Khan, the lone fighter for Saudi Arabia, still continuing. This time she got the room to free her arm, but unfortunately she found the fielder at the short mid-on area, Sachi Dadwal. She would not miss these lollipops. Sachi Dadwal, a very well judged catch, and Myra her patient trying to clear. Sherry, look at this. She got the chance to free her arm, trying to clear the short bit on area, but straight into the hands of Sachi Dadwal.
Sachi Dadwal is the woman of the moment. That was very, very well taken. If you are talking about technique, that is something that you should be learning from Sachi Dadwal. Watching the ball in her hands till the end. But Myra Khan, such a talent for Saudi Arabian cricket. In years to come, she'll be a force to reckon with. Likes to play straight, reads the line very early. Anything on the stumps, she's looking to be rock solid. Anything wide, she's looking to capitalize. 16 for 7 is where Saudi Arabia stands at. It is going to be Simra Mirza Ali Ahmed. Carey is placed at very, very short mid-wicket. There is a short cover in place as well. I would have loved to see a helmet worn by both of them. If something is well connected by Simra, there is bare minimum amount of reaction time that Carey or Aisha would have. To make sure that does not happen, it is Rochelle who is bowling tight. She's giving bare minimum amount of air. Oh, that is a wonderful sign. She immediately gets in the helmet. This is high quality professionalism from Qatar here. Have to be appreciated. Smiles and loves from Rochelle. Rochelle is a live wire. A very good off spinner. She's bowling a very tight line. There is a short leg, a forward short leg in the name of Carey that is in place. A very, very aggressive field from Rochelle. A field which you would generally see in test matches. This is a T20 international and Saudi Arabia are in a lot of worry. 16 for 7 is where they stand. Will get a single here. Or probably not. It is going to be Amna Khan who will be looking to hold the strike at the start of next over. At the end of 14 overs, Saudi Arabia are 16 for 7.
Interesting to see Rochelle Sharid. She has bowled 2 overs till now. However, she is yet to concede even a single run. That shows the immaculate line and length of Qatari bowlers. We have seen this Angeline Murray earlier, and now Rochelle Charlene not conceding run, just bowling stumps to stump, a bit outside the off stump, not giving any freebies, any extras in terms of wide ball. A quality, disciplined line and length bowling by Qatari bowlers. Here comes the bowling change.
That's the bowling change. Aisha will be into the attack. The captain herself will be looking to wrap things up fairly quickly. They would be fancying their chance to wrap Saudi Arabia below 20. This is the GCC Women's T20I Championship Cup 2022 hosted here in Oman. Tomorrow is going to be the final day. The matches have been preponed tomorrow and they will be starting in at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. I would like to repeat, they would be starting at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. So if you're looking to join us in on the final day, please do so. The entries are free for all. You will be seeing a highly awaited contest between Oman women's team and Qatar women's team on the final day. With everything on stake, the number one has been held by UAE so far, and on most occasions they would finish at the first position. Yes, they have been the best side in the tournament so far, considering all the aspects, batting, bowling, fielding, their professionalism, approach, planning, and I can go on and on. That will be an in-swinger. Sachi Dadwal will have a rare misfield, and there will be a run-out opportunity. Oh, and Aisha will miss this. I will tell you what, on social media, this is going to go viral. This was the easiest of run-outs for Aisha, the captain. She has scored 100 in the first innings, but this is a run-out that is going to be talked about for a while now. Dikha do yaar replay. That was the easiest. She's just justifying to her teammates that I do not know how did I miss that. That was the most straightforward opportunity. She is leaking a few runs here. It will be Amna Khan who will gather 2 more important runs. It is Simra Mirza Ali Ahmed on the non-striker's end. All that Aisha had to do is take a step ahead and whip the bails off. She decided to throw the ball, and from 1 feet away from the stumps, she was facing all 3 stumps, mind you. She did miss the stumps. The disappointment was the one to follow. For the time being, Saudi Arabia are 20 for 7 at the end of 15 overs.
Meanwhile, jersey number 23, Rochelle, continuing from the far end for Qatar. Again, straight to the middle stump. A well solid defense by Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad. She is yet to open her account, but showing good account of her appeal. Ball going down the leg stump.
The ball was pitched probably outside the leg stump, and ever since that the ball pitched outside the leg stump, the appeal was never into the consideration. It is Mirza who is standing outside the leg stump. This time bringing the ball in much straighter is Rochelle.
Saudi at 20 for the loss of 7 wickets. Rochelle continuing from the far end. This time a bit of room, and Mirza could manage to clear the mid-wicket area for a wonderful boundary. A violent effort by Sachi Dadwal couldn't stop the boundary. It was a very good hit by Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad, opening her account with a solid shot over the mid-wicket region.
What was brilliant to see is the celebration from Amna Khan, the batter at the non-striker's end. She celebrated that boundary from Mirza, the young left-hander from Saudi Arabia, accumulating a 4 good important runs. That ball pitched outside the leg stump, and that is the reason Rochelle is not getting a consideration of the LBW. She would be better off bowling right arm around to the left-handed batter, bringing the LBW into consideration. Another charge, another strike. Simra is looking to get another boundary. Won't happen at the moment. Saudi Arabia are 24 for 7 at the end of 16 overs.
Absolutely. Rochelle still one more over to go. In her 3 overs quota till now, she has given 4 runs and 1 success to her name. She is pitching the ball on the leg stump area. Meanwhile, Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad showing some aggression, could manage to gather boundary in Rochelle last over, hitting it over the mid-wicket area for a wonderful boundary. Aisha, captain of Qatar, bowling in from the near end, straight to the wicket. Driving, adds a quick single, a late call by Saudi batter, could manage to complete the single eventually. The ball was hit straight to the bidon area. It was a very, very late call. Saudi Arabia at 25 for the loss of 7 wickets. 17th over in progress. Simra Mirza outside the off stump. A swing and a miss straight to the keeper. Good to see Saudi Arabia batters trying to play this full quota of their 20 overs. 17th overs in progress. 3 more to go from here on. Aisha this time, yeah, there is a late swing. The ball going in swing and then the late outside swing right into the stump. A clean bowl. Simra Mirza Ali Ahmad totally foxed by this late swing. There is a bit of swing being generated. Been seeing Aisha is going at decent pace and look at the play. The late swing.
Aisha, the captain there, swinging the ball away. It was Simra who was looking to target the leg side, but the ball swinging late. It is the conditions underlied. It is evening times and the moisture is assisting a little bit of movement. The ball is 16 overs old, but there is not a lot of attack that Saudi Arabia has put into, and hence the ball would still be in a fairly good condition. Aisha giving in a good seam presentation and extracting good swing from this wicket. They are playing under lights tomorrow against Oman, which will start at 6 p.m. Tomorrow is the final day. It is Oman who is taking on Qatar.
It would be interesting to see, Pranav, how the Omani batters play Qatari bowling lineup tomorrow. This time straight. No run. Another dot ball. Mahnoor Amir, new batter for Saudi Arabia. Aisha running in. This time again hitting the timbers. This is what she delivers time and again, bowling right to the stumps, pitching it up, a bit of swing, and not so easy for the Saudi batters. With this, Saudi Arabia loses their 9th wicket. Saudi tottering at 25 for 9. Aisha taking her 2nd wicket in her 2nd over. A brilliant display of pace bowling, a medium pace, I would say. Yes, she does replay. Some pace right into the stump, a bit of outswing, completely foxed. Manur Amir of Saudi Arabia. Walks in the number 11 batsman for Saudi Arabia.
Yes, it is Saida who's going to be walking in at number 11. Aisha did get 100 in the first innings. Definitely a man of the match contender is the captain. 2 wickets to her name as well for 5 runs. It is going to be Saida. She will be fancying her chance to wrap this innings. Won't be now. 17 overs, 25 for 9 is where Saudi Arabia stands at.
It's a mere formalities now for Qatari. Rochelle bowling from the far end. Her 4th over. Side on the strike. Trying to clear the short mid-on area. Straight to the fielder.
Rochelle has been a very, very good talent. She is bowling that line, which is a perfect line to pick up the final wicket. It is Amna Khan who's batting at 5 runs of 10 balls, and she does realize that she needs to contribute right now. A quick single there will bring the number 11 on strike. The kids are having a ball of a time today here at the Oman Cricket Academy, who are enjoying this wonderful match between Qatar and Saudi Arabia. The match is all lost for Saudi Arabia, but it is not the result that Saudi Arabia would be looking at. It is the amount of experience and exposure that they would have accumulated at the end of this match today. They've played 5 matches against good quality sides, and there is a lot of learning that would have happened. It is the last ball of the spell for Rochelle. She would be looking to add a wicket to her name. A good swing will make sure that Amna will be the batter facing the captain in the next over. Saudi Arabia are 26 for 9 at the end of 18 overs.
Kudos to Saudi Arabia batters. They are trying their best to complete 20 overs of quota, batting through the 20 overs. 18 down, 19th over would be in progress now. 26 for 9. Immense learning for Saudi Arabia batter. A wonderful opportunity for them to play at this level with such a competitive side against UAE, Oman, Bahrain, Qatar. A big learning curve for them. I'm more than sure when we see Saudi Arabia playing next, they will be a more complete side. With this, Aisha could manage to take one more to her tally. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It was Shireen Nawab Khan Bahadur. How could we leave her out from this match? right away.
For sure, she's going to be asking the captain, why didn't you give me more overs? I was going to be your pick of the bowlers today. But it is both these champions who are going to be contending for the man of the match positions. It is obviously Qatar who have won this match, and they have won it convincingly by 256 runs. That is a massive margin. Look at that batting card. There is nobody who looked to impress. Not a single score in the double digit. But that name there, Myra Khan, 6 of 36, is going to be the talent who is going to be washed out in the near future. She's only going to grow, and she's going to be growing strong from time and time. भाई क्या बात करूं इसके बारे में और? None of the batters able to get into the double digits. That is the match summary for you. Qatar batting first after winning the toss. Scored 282 massive runs for the loss of 2 wickets. The extras being a good support of 57. 2 batters getting 100. Aisha, the captain, 113 of 58. Shireen Nawab, 104 of 61. Both staying not out. Myra picking up a couple of wickets there. 48 is what she's conceded in 4 overs. In reply, Saudi Arabia not having any replies whatsoever, being all out for 26 runs only. To conclude, it was Qatar who won the match with a massive margin. That's it from us here in the comm box. After a short break, we'll see you directly at the presentation.